Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Tex is back over here in Madden with a update for the Connected franchise that I'm in with a bunch of other YouTubers. So a lot of you guys have been wondering, where have these streams been? And where, for damn, is the Super Bowl? And now, I explained this on Twitter, but for those that weren't following me over there, the Super Bowl was played on Cookie Boy's channel. I was going to live stream it, but because Cookie Boy had the better record at the end of the season, he finished, I think, 14-2, and I finished 13-3, so that made him the home team. So he had all the rights to the Super Bowl game, so that's why it's over on his channel. You guys can check it out. If you guys don't want to watch it, I'll let you guys know exactly what happened in that Super Bowl. So, from the get-go, Cookie Boy's defense was not anything I've seen before, but the players that he had were just destroying my entire offensive line. My season that I won, well, the past season I played, Crowell won MVP, and on top of that, I had like 2,500 yards rushing, so it was pretty good. As a unit, our team played well. Passing, we had probably like 1,000 yards, so we really weren't good, and our defense was okay. Our front seven's amazing, a secondary suspect, but if I can't run the ball, I'm gonna lose that game. And so what Cookie was doing was something just I've not seen the entire season, which was, it wasn't something he was doing, something his players were just playing out of their mind. So Joe Batonio, Brian Stork, and John Greco, my interior, my guard and center, they couldn't block Frank Clark or Michael Bennett. They couldn't block him at all. So the entire game was me running the ball, and then those two guys getting instantly block shed. Crow gets hit in the backfield. And that also worked on pass plays as well, as this damn desk. I need to do desk. This desk is very, very fragile. But it also happened to work against me on pass plays as well. Try to throw the ball down the field, but Michael Bennett going one-on-one with the guard, just destroying him, getting sacks in the back for forcing pressures, forcing overthrows, forcing just bad passes in general. So I didn't have a lot of time in the pocket, and then our secondary is not good whatsoever, and Cookie Boy had the ball for pretty much the entire game. So it was a wash, but I think it was actually pretty impressive against the Super Bowl with the Browns, regardless of the fact that this team's not really that great. I would have been better off probably tanking the season, getting a high overall pick and starting over, but it was still pretty fun playing with it. So we ended up getting washed. I think I scored 3 points. It was pretty bad. I didn't do much at all of anything other than just get waxed. But we're going to try this again, though. We're back over here. As you guys can see, our first round draft picks. We take this Parker Paschal guy, who's a superstar development at right tackle. Really good pass blocker. And I might move this guy inside. It all depends on how everything shakes out. I was talking to some people who know CFM really well, and I'm probably going to bench Greco. He can't get much better. He's an old 32-year-old right guard, and I'm going to give him a chance to start the season out with and see what he can do for me. But him being that old, him being kind of expensive to upgrade, it might be better to look elsewhere at that right guard spot. And then right here at halfback, we're going to go ahead and take this Enzer guy, because he has 95 speed. And I don't think I should have took this guy. I like the speed, but there's another halfback on the board that I really wanted. That's more of a bruising back, 6'3", big as hell. I take a speed back, and he's actually gonna come in clutch for some of the plays I'll be running over here in this mode. But I probably could have used that speed elsewhere, used that pick elsewhere, because our team right now is kind of running back heavy. We got Crowell, obviously. We got Duke Johnson. Now we got Enzer. So they had to make a few replacements on different parts of the team to make it a little bit better. But it's a solid pick, though, man. Good speed. You can't really teach that speed over in this game, because upgrading speed is kind of crazy. So here's our draft recap for what we did. The draft, by the way, was live streamed over on Twitch. So I didn't do it over on YouTube because it took like an hour and a half, and I know you guys probably want to sit through other people's picks. But yeah, we had a decent draft, a decent turnout, man. Our best pick probably being that right end. And yo, he's actually really good. He's actually going to start for my team this entire season. So hopefully he stays healthy, because if he can do that, that's going to be good for us. More XP, which means he can be ranked up pretty good, because the stats are pretty dope. So right now we're playing against the first team of the season, against the Detroit Lions. And the reason why I didn't live stream this game, I'm home obviously, so I should live stream all home games, but I'm not live streaming the ones against the CPU, because these games are kind of not fun to watch. Really, all it is me is just abusing the fact that CPUs are really easy and predictable to go ahead and make sure you can stop what they're doing. So right here, third and one, you know it's a run play. And you know what you gotta do to stop this, and luckily for us, we get the stop in the backfield. So, like, it's really, as a rookie right there, steps in to make a play. So it's not really anything too crazy. If that was a user, he made what play action did, maybe a different type of run play, maybe my mentality is much different. But going against the CPU is pretty easy, man. Like, there's nothing impressive about this at all. So, and I think 3 of the games I played have been all against CPUs. No, that's yeah. We played one user team, which I think is going to be the 3rd game of the season that you guys be watching, as well as a controversial game number 4. I'll upload that probably tomorrow. But we're getting back into the CFM things as that Marvin Jones guy breaks some tackle, gets in the end zone, and then Crowell wants to repeat what Marvin Jones just did, but be more impressive, and just shoves off guys. And that upgrade for Crowell worked out perfectly. I gave this guy 90 speed, so I upgraded his speed by 1. I also bought a superstar development trait so he gets more XP, which costs like 13 to 25,000, somewhere in that ballpark. And then I got his acceleration up. No, I got his elusiveness up. And then I think next time, if he does get a bunch more skill points, I'm going to focus on getting this guy some good trucking. I want elusiveness over trucking because Crowell's only 215 pounds, and going trucking on this type of back doesn't make much sense to me. Ideally, what I want to do is probably get his speed up higher, as well as get this dude's elusiveness up higher, because it seems to be more of a fit for what this guy's play style is, because the bigger backs in this game do much better when it comes to trucking. I don't want to use this guy for trucking, especially when he doesn't have high carry, and I might fumble the ball, even though I could upgrade his carry, but that's all random. So I'll probably just keep going to loosen this and seeing how this guy performs for me. Our goal this year for this team is to make it back to the Super Bowl and win it, which hopefully it'll be Cookie again, or hopefully I can play Cookie sometime in this season. I didn't check the schedule yet, so I don't know if I played the Seahawks, but if I could play Cookie again and get that win back, that'd be kind of cool. But our goal is to try to get Crowell MVP again, back-to-back. So we're going to be running the ball a lot and try to at least get a decent passing offense. Find some good passing plays, try to find some time in the pocket, get the ball down the field, because I'm not going to have a repeat of what happened last time where I literally couldn't do anything. So if that requires me to change playbooks and try a different type of play style, we'll go ahead and make that work. But right here, 95 yards passing, 275 yards rushing. So we still got to get the passing the ball down the field. So here's our first user against the Titans. And the reason why I didn't live stream this game is because this guy's home, obviously. But you guys have seen me play this guy before last year. I think I played him early on stream. So you guys know what his plays, you know what my plays are. So I figure you guys would want to watch this as we get a holding call right there. And the out route touchdown ends up getting called back, and of course John Greco. And I think that was my breaking point. I gave John Greco to start through the first 2 games of the season, and I'm like, yo, he's really just not that great, man. He really is not anything special. He's old, he's slow, he's not as good as I thought he was, and so I just ended up basically getting him right here. Greco, the rookie and Greco both get just schooled right there, and I ended up throwing a pick, man. So that was bad for the rookie, man. I expect the rookie to give up plays like that, but not a veteran, not an old 32-year-old. And then right here, this guy gets a bad animation, overthrows his receiver. We get the ball back. So the game's 0-0 at the start of the second quarter. Now Crowell is running the ball. We get some good blocking, and Crowell just doesn't have the excel to get out of there. So I think the excel might be something I focus on next, tied in with the looseness and maybe speed if I can afford it. Nice little action play right there. Bootleg out of the pocket, completion, 3rd and 4. And our quarterback uses his legs, and he is in the end zone. Nobody's open there. And I like having these quarterbacks that can scramble, and man, it helps out a lot, especially when everything is locked up in coverage. That's why I haven't got rid of RG3. Some of you guys have been telling me, "Hey, Tex, pick up this guy, pick up that guy, go sign, draft this guy, go sign this guy." But nah, I like RG3. As we get a sack fumble, fat guy with a football. Hey, we don't get there. Like we don't get there. Danny Shelton's excel is pretty terrible. We get a touchdown, though, punched in the next play, and this guy gets a holding call right there. Our front 4 it should be really good, man. That new rookie, Danny Shelton, and then if I come out here the nickel, I'll have both Ogba as well as Collins coming off the edge, really dope. As Xavier Gooden, our new free agent signee, playing strong safety for us, comes up with the pick. And that's kind of cool. I like how you can put these guys in positions right there as this guy kind of gets jobbed. I kind of should have went off sides right here to give him that first down because he got hold right here. But luckily for us, he does the fake punt and gets it. I felt bad, man. I felt bad right there because I thought that he got robbed. But luckily for us, our defense holds up. He kicks the field goal. And now we're still up by 2 scores. But back to Xavier Good, man. We signed him to play linebacker because our linebacking core is kind of thin. Last year, Kursky got hurt, which hurt us a lot as Crowell is just a bowling ball. But last year, Kursky got hurt. Missed like 6 weeks, and I was using a dude named Scoobert at linebacker. It was terrible. I didn't like that at all. So I was going to sign him to just be a backup just because one of those guys get hurt. My man Bingle was like, yo, put him at a safety. And then I drafted the safety, but it turns out Gooden is actually a much better safety than the one I drafted. So I got him out of position for right now. We'll see how that goes. If one of my linebackers does get hurt, I'll just move the guy back down to linebacking core. That's what I'll do right there. Then go back to how it was originally supposed to be done. But it's kind of cool because he's actually been playing pretty well in coverage for me. As right here, playmaker that got up the field gets a nice catch with our old Andrew Hawkins, who I was trying to trade, but nobody really wanted him. Another catch to him, nice route, nice speed, get out of bounds, avoid some contact, avoid injury. Now we're back in the red zone. Crowell trying to run the ball, getting in, truck that dude, and that is pretty much going to seal the game, man. Yo, I'm really enjoying the game so far. We're 2-0 in the season. We got 2 more games coming your way pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are excited about the CFM and the live streams returning, hit the thumbs up button. I'll be going live probably after week. Well, no, I got the Steelers next week. Well, for the next matchup I play, and that's going to be a game out as that Steelers. So I'll probably be going live after the bye week, which is week 6. So expect some more of these streams to pop back up in the next couple of days. So hope you guys enjoyed the Texas Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, if you guys want to join the CFM, hit up at ScoMo on Twitter. Link will be in the description below, and you can probably get a spot in, especially if you guys are good at the game and ain't complain about some nonsense like me rolling out of the pocket like the last guy I played. That dude was a dickhead. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Peace.